Next on WoodSongs, it's the daughter of Arlo Guthrie and the daughter of Willie Nelson, folk uke, plus from Canada, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings.
Cause that's where all my trouble starts and things I'm going through. If I can't have you, I could sit and cry 1,000 tears, or waste my weekends for another year, watch my world turn blue.
The television broadcast of the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour is made possible in part by Kentucky Proud and the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, supporting Kentucky-grown farm products used worldwide and in your hometown. Acoustic Rainbow, introducing songs from independent artists and small labels to over 1,200 acoustic format radio stations worldwide. Online at acousticrainbow.com. Support is also provided by viewers like you. Information on how to become a WoodSongs partner and support the growth of grassroots music is online at woodsongs.com. And by Insight Communications, providers of cable, high-definition television and broadband internet service.
Here on the Louisiana Hayride, his name is Hank Williams, the drifting cowboy.
On the Grand Ole Opry, Bill Monroe and his Bluegrass Boys.
Hi, this is Bruce Horns. Hi, this is Kevin Moe.
Hey folks, this is Bela Fleck.
Hi folks, this is Sam Bush.
Hello, this is Odetta.
This is Joan Baez, and you're listening to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
And now, gather the family around and sit back in your easy chair. It's time again for the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour, our worldwide celebration of grassroots music. Let's welcome folk singer, author, and tree hugger, Michael Johnathon.
Gonna sing an old song about an Indian maiden. Her name is universal among many of the Indian tribes of North America. Her name means daughter of the stars, and the song's about a young boy that fell in love with this beautiful Indian girl. The song is called Shenandoah. Shenandoah, I long to see you all the way. You golden river, Shenandoah, I do long to see you far away. I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Shenandoah, I love your daughter. Far away, you golden river, Shenandoah, I do love your daughter. Far away, I'm bound away across the wide Missouri. Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Away, you calling river, Shenandoah, I'm bound to leave you. Far away, I'm bound away, across the wide Missouri. And welcome to the historic Kentucky Theater. Here we are in our hometown of Lexington, Kentucky. So nice to see everybody here filling up our venue as they do every single week, where we celebrate independent and grassroots music. We're at the crossroads of America's folk and bluegrass music, the gateway city to the beautiful Appalachian Mountains, Lexington, Kentucky. And there's so much great art and music that comes here. That's why we do our broadcast from this beautiful region of the world. And artists do come from all over the world to be with us, where we celebrate this world of music as a precious, beautiful diamond. It's like this precious gem of many, many different facets, just like a diamond is. It's folk and it's blues, it's bluegrass, country, Celtic, old-timey, new singer-songwriters. We do celebrate it all on this stage. It's a genre-free zone. You don't have to be famous to be on our broadcast. You just have to be very, very good. We've got two good artists to present new music to our audience with, and we're very glad the first ones are here. They come from the land up north, among other places, JUNO Award winners, and they have great solo careers, but they do come together. We got the notice of their new record, and we thought it was such a great idea. Three guys giving tribute to the women of song that they really, really admire very much. The CD is called Kings and Queens. This is a song from that album called Another Free Woman. Please welcome, they're very glad that they're here, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio.
She took all the money from the Northern Trust and she ran away from the hands of a no-good man. She wrote to her mama, don't you worry none. There's a better road to heaven and I got a gun. A better road to heaven and I got a gun. Now every bad marriage ends is true when a man's a drunk and he's beating on you. When the sun comes up to stay, and another free woman gets to walk away. Another free woman gets to walk away. She got an eye on the road and a Bible on her lap, and her fingers walking over a Great Lakes map. She would have got clear like a bird that flew, but the law's a man and he's waiting on you. The law's a man and he's waiting on you. Now every bad marriage ends is true when the man's a drunk and he's beating on you. In the morning the sun comes up to stay, and another free woman gets to walk away. Another free woman gets to walk away. blood red dawn in a dark night sky, and the moon looking down with a cold, clear eye. The truck behind her was gaining fast, so she stopped on her shoulder just to let him pass. She saw his face as the truck door slammed. There was murder in the eye of that no good man. So she reached in a Bible and pulled her gun. A shot rang out in the rising sun. That marriage is it's true when a man's a drunk and he's beating on you. In the morning the sun comes up to stay. Another free woman gets to walk away. 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 Thank you very much. Thank you.
Lee Harvey Osmond on that low voice, Stephen Fearing singing lead, and of course Colin Linden doing awesome guitar work on that. Good job.
Yeah.
Altogether, they're called Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. Let's say hi to Stephen Fearing first. Stephen, thank you for coming to the show.
My pleasure.
Each of you have your own independent careers. How did you all come? Give me the story how you all came together, because that will also explain the name of the band.
In a very brief nutshell, we all have a very mutual friend in Canada who's since passed on, a mentor to us and somebody we admire named Willie P. Bennett, great songwriter. And in 1995, Colin and I were talking about the idea of doing a tribute album to Willie. And Colin suggested that Tom Wilson and Lee Harvey Osmond need to be involved. And that was the start. We took our name from one of Willie's songs, Blackie and the Rodeo King.
Well, let's say hi to Colin Linden now. He picks up the electric guitar.
Great to be here, Michael.
It's very nice to have you. Multi-JUNO Award winner for the Americans Unaware. A JUNO Award is like winning a Canadian Grammy, and you've won like, what, 7 of them?
Yeah.
Like 7 Grammys. Good for you.
Thanks. How many have you won?
So each of you are independently successful. You come together. Now you were going to do the tribute album to your friend. Did you expect it to go on for now almost, 20 years?
We didn't even expect we'd do a gig. We thought we were just going to make the record, and there was enough enthusiasm about the record that Bernie Finkelstein, who was Steven's manager and longtime Bruce Coburn manager, said, I love this record. If I got you some gigs, would you go do them? And we did, and we haven't stopped, and it's 17 years later.
Wow, so from the Great White North to Lexington, Kentucky, 20 years later. Lee Harvey Osmond, the man with the deep voice. This new album of yours, Kings and Queens. Of course, you're the Kings. The Queens are the female artists that you've chosen to work with on that first song, Sarah Watkins, originally from Nickel Creek.
Right.
You're about to do a song now that you worked with Lucinda Williams. So how did you come to your list of these other girls, these female songwriters, to work with you on this album?
The idea came up from Colin, who suggested that we do, because we were called the Kings, kind of jokingly said in the air, we should do an album with women and called Kings and Queens. And the first calls that we made, that Colin made, in fact, were to women who were fans of ours or we had worked with in the past. And we didn't know how we were going to do this album, but the first 4 queens we got were Pam Tillis, Roseanne Cash, Lucinda Williams, and Emmylou Harris. And once we had those gals committed to the album, there was no looking back.
All female royalty in the world of music. Good for you. This is the album. It's called Kings and Queens. This is the song they did with Lucinda Williams. If I Can't Have You, it's Blackie and the Rodeo Kings on the WoodSongs.
Trouble starts and things I'm going through. can't have you, oh, what am I gonna do if I can't have you? Can't find in my empty hand, a broken home, souvenirs of my trip to hell, instead of ringing my wedding bell. Now I'm taking pills and hitting town. I'm drunk before the sun goes down, 'cause there's nothing left to do if I can't have you. Oh, there's nothing left to do if I can't have you. Oh, I can't have you. Oh, I can't have you. Oh, I can't have you.
It's from their brand new CD, Kings and Queens. It's Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. If you want to know more about them, their bio, if you want to know their tour schedule, if you want to make Kings and Queens part of your home music collection, we certainly hope that you do, just visit our website. If you go to WoodSongs.com, click on the archive page. This is show number 656. We'll tell you everything you need to know about Blackie and the Rodeo Kings, as well as the next artists who come from a family lineage of music royalty. Cathy comes from the Guthrie family. Woody Guthrie is her grandfather. Arlo Guthrie is her dad. And Amy comes from the Nelson family. Willie Nelson is her dad, the legendary country singer. Together, yes. They're going to do a song called Fences. We're very glad that they're here. Please welcome Folk Uke to the WoodSongs, Old Time Radio.
I love the way you hurt me without trying, and the way you speak to me with your embrace. Sometimes when you're asleep and I am crying, I can just make out the smile across your face. Crashing cars, loving you and busting fences, destructive things that I've been known to do. So if I never do come to my senses, this reckless heart will go on loving you, loving you. I'd rather be a broken heart that's running along a road that's sure to take me down than a heart that's never broke but knows it's coming. We were born to love, and love is trouble bound. Crashing cars, loving you and busting fences, destructive things that I've been known to do. So if I never do come to my senses, this reckless heart will go on loving you, loving you. and I don't want to. Someday when I am wise, my mind may wander to a better place, another point of view. Maybe then I'll have the time to sit and ponder, and that's what I'll do. And when I'm through, I'll go back to crashing cars, loving you and busting fences, destructive things that I've been known to do. So if I never do come to my senses, this reckless heart will go on loving you. Loving you, loving you.
From their very first self-titled CD, Folk Uke, UKE. Let's say hi to Cathy Guthrie first. Cathy, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
It's nice to have you here. Now, you and Amy Nelson, well, let's talk to both of you, Amy Nelson as well. Uniquely qualified to perform with each other in many, many ways. You both grew up in a very similar manner. But you didn't meet, or you didn't really start musically. You started in a restaurant in San Diego. Tell me how that happened.
Well, we were both working, well, our parents have kind of known each other our whole lives, and we were always hearing about each other. I think we went to opposite farm aids our whole life.
I went to all the odd ones. She went to all the even ones.
Yeah, we kind of missed each other our whole lives, you know, crossing country on different tour buses. And we ended up working in the same restaurant. And Amy's mom...
Now, you weren't performing in the restaurant. You were working.
Yeah, and actually going to college and
working in the restaurant.
Yeah.
We're trying to be responsible.
Yeah. So you met each other, and the decision to start performing together, how did that happen?
It was kind of accidental.
Yeah, we had some friends that would have parties, and we bought ukuleles, and we just would kind of just torment them with our songs.
Your very first gig together, appropriately enough, was at a festival named after Cathy, your grandfather, the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival there in Oklahoma. So how did the first gig go? Were you just nervous out of your mind, or was this just part of your normal life, being able to sing?
We had Cathy's sisters with us, so that was nice, and kind of had some backup.
Very forgiving audience also.
Yeah, they needed to be too.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
A lot of your music is extremely lyrically pointed, extremely lyrically direct. And we're sort of presenting the calmer, tamer side of folk uke because it's public radio and public television. Those interested in the dynamics of what you have to offer lyrically should tune into the encore section of WoodSongs. But we're going to get into one of the more lyrically direct songs, which I think is one of your best. It's from the very first CD named after them, self-titled. This is this tune. I want all the parents to really listen to the lyrics here, especially those that have daughters. It's a song called Knock Me Up. It's Folk Uke on the WoodSongs, Old Time Radio.
Feel fertile tonight. Are you game? Play your cards right, and I won't take your name. I just watch your babies. It's not like it's your Mercedes. I'm so hungry for you. I could eat for two. Knock me up if you love me. Knock me up. knock me up. If you love me, knock me up. Knock me up. If you don't, if you ever wanted an unwanted baby, knock me up. Honey, knock me up. Knock me up. Please knock me up.
Cathy Guthrie, Amy Nelson, together, folk uke. Every father's nightmare theme song. We're going to get back to more of the music of folk uke. We've got from Canada, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. Great songs, great conversation coming up, and we'll be back right after this.
Hi, this is Arlo Guthrie, and I'm being held hostage live on tape at the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour facility. Bye.
And thank you very much, Arlo. Nice to have your daughter here with us, along with Amy Nelson and Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. We're celebrating independent and grass music worldwide, from Australia to Ireland, New Zealand to New York, Yuma, Arizona to the Yukon, in northern Canada, over 505 radio stations worldwide that broadcast our show about independent and grassroots music. Let's get back to the music. Their brand new CD is called Kings and Queens. This is a song called Shelter Me. Please welcome from Canada, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio.
Come down, the mountains all fall to the ground, but I will fear none of these things. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Dark waters rise and thunders pound, the wheels of war are going round, and all the walls are crumbling. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wing. Shelter me, Lord, yeah, yeah. Shelter me, hide me underneath your wing. Shelter me, hide me deep inside your heart. Shelter me, in your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. The wind may blow, the rain may pour, the deluge break, the tempest roar, but through the storm, my spirit sings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wing. Shelter me, hide me underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, hide me deep inside your heart. Shelter me, in your refuge, cover me. The world can shake, but Lord, I'm making you my hiding place. And on the day you call to me, the day when time no more shall be. I say, oh Dale, where is your sting? Shelter shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings. Shelter me, Lord, underneath your wings.
From their CD, Kings and Queens, Shelter Me. It's Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. Let's talk to Steven for a second.
All right.
Playing the acoustic guitar. There was a song that on your album, you did that with Patti Scialfa, Bruce Springsteen's
That's right.
wife. Now, how on earth do you connect there?
Well, you'd have to ask Colin that
Colin,
question.
you seem to be the man with the Rolodex.
You know what? In most of the situations on the Kings and Queens record, there were people who we had worked with before, who we knew, who were fans. In Patti Scialfa's case, it was just, I was a fan of hers, and it was such a long shot, and we loved her singing, but I made a cold call to Bruce Springsteen's management, and they treated me with an incredible amount of respect, and they didn't know me from Adam, but they treated me great, and I got a call back saying, send her a song. So we sent her a couple songs, and she said she'd love to do it. It was that simple.
So you called John Landau, and it just...
Yeah, I called their office, and they treated me, I mean, I was really blown away.
Well,
she did such a wonderful job on the song, you know.
Well, it's a great song. I mean,
the song was written by Buddy and Julie Miller, too, I should say. So,
there you go. Let's get back into this wonderful record that they made as a tribute to, not just a tribute to all the women that they admire, but they also got them to perform and sing on the album with them. This is a tune called Made of Love. It's Blackie and the Rodeo Kings on the WoodSongs. Old Time Radio.
Salt of the earth, I got blood in my veins, muscle and bones and gristle and brains. I'm a son of a gun, dropped down from above. I'm a long way from heaven and I'm made of love. Broke the mold when they cast me in, shook it off and started again. It doesn't matter how you dress me up, you can tear me down 'cause I'm made of love. I wanna give you a song, light you up till the morning comes. Hey, it's yours for free, whatever you might need. It might start with a simple kiss, lead us all to a world of bliss, a world away for the two of us. Well, it's easy to find when you're made of love. Give you a song, light you up till the morning comes. Hey, it's yours for free, whatever you might need. Reach for the stars and you might get one. Forgive all the foolish things I've done. Hot dog, there's more than enough. You can use me up 'cause I'm made of love. Take what you want, there's more than enough. You can use me up 'cause I'm made of love. You can use me up 'cause I'm made of love. Made of love, made of love.
Colin Linden, Stephen Fearing, Lee Harvey Osmond together, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. Their new album is called Kings and Queens. If you want to know more about them and their tour schedule, making Kings and Queens part of your home music collection, just visit woodsongs.com. Click on the archive page. This is show number 656. We'll let you know everything you need to know about them, as well as our next group. That they are our dear friends. They come from similar musical legacies. They are going to do a song from Cathy's grandfather's lyric book that was put out by Wilco. This is unreleased for them, but we're really glad they're going to do something like this on the show. The song is called California Stars. It's folk uke on the WoodSongs, Old Time Radio.
To rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd love to feel your hand touching mine. Oh, tell me why I must keep working on. Yes, I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed. California stars, I'd like to dream my troubles all away on a bed of California stars. Jump up from my starbed, make another day underneath. My California stars, they hang like grapes on vines that shine and warm a lover's glass like friendly wine. Yes, I'd give this world to dream a dream with you on a bed of California stars. I'd like to rest my heavy head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to lay my weary bones tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd love to feel your hand touching mine. Oh, tell me why I must keep working on. Yes, I'd give my life to lay my head tonight on a bed of California stars. I'd like to dream my troubles all away on a bed of California stars. Jump up from my starbed and make another day underneath. My California stars, they hang like grapes on vines that shine and warm a lover's glass like friendly wine. Yes, I'd give this world to dream a dream with you on a bed of California stars. California stars. California stars.
So pretty. Folk you, Cathy Guthrie and Amy Nelson. Let's give some props to the fellow on the banjo and the harmonica, Mr. Leroy Lee from Sydney, Australia, performing with them. Good job. So Cathy Guthrie from the Guthrie legacy, Amy Nelson from Willie Nelson. You're his daughter. We've had the Chapin sisters, the daughters of Harry, and we've had Jacob Dylan, Bob Dylan's son, and we've had several kids that grew up in of a musical legacy. It's not necessarily true that music was in the home. You'd think that, but that's not necessarily true for some of them. How was it for you guys? Was music everywhere? I know you grew up in buses.
Yeah, our home was on the bus and music was just outside of it.
So that was a very active part of your childhood, both of you.
Mm-hmm.
So like Cathy, when did you decide to take music seriously for yourself?
I still haven't. I think that if we took ourselves seriously,
we'd be doomed to fail.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. When did you decide to do music instead of, say, working at a restaurant in San Diego, for example?
I think Amy and I kind of blame each other for that. We kind of inspired each other to maybe, neither one of us take it seriously. We kind of laugh at ourselves a lot. And we started doing it at parties and things like that. And some of our friends started bribing us to play more. And
we haven't quit our day jobs.
Yeah.
Well, and it's a lot of work to be on the road. I mean, maybe seriously was the inappropriate word.
Yeah, it threw us off.
Yeah, right. as a venture. Let's put it that way. Making music as a venture, forming a duo, putting the record out, doing dates on the road, and taking the step of being an artist instead of just playing in Dad's band or being something else like that. I mean, this is something that you've done now for how long? How long has Folk Uke been together?
10 years.
We laugh. We don't feel like we're 10 years good yet.
That sounds pretty serious to me. 10 years. I mean, you guys are committed to having fun with this and continuing it on.
We are having a lot of fun.
Well, let's see. Cathy's playing the ukulele. That's the Uke name. Do you both perform guitar and ukulele at the same time?
Sometimes. Yeah, it's a lot to carry on the airplane, though, so I just
one
kind
of one of each.
One or the other, yeah.
So, Amy, when did you start learning the guitar?
Well, my dad tried to teach me guitar when I was a kid, but I complained that it hurt my fingers. And they weren't hard like his.
Right.
But I guess, and I kind of picked it up again in my early 20s.
And your first song, when did you write your first song? Do you remember how old you were?
I was 3 years old, and it was in order to get someone to pass me the butter at a restaurant. Couldn't get anyone's attention.
Do you remember the song?
More butter, more butter, more butter.
It's a hit. Why not?
Thank you.
And the family nature of what you both came from, it sounds like musically both of you had a lot of fun as kids being with your dads out on the road and stuff, and like Cathy, you're touring with your daughter Marjorie.
Yes.
And so you're sort of continuing that same thing.
Yeah.
So in the music that you choose, sometimes kids shouldn't necessarily be there when they're sung.
Sometimes that's true, yes.
So they have definitely grown up approaches to the lyrics on some of the songs, not all of them, but on some of them, and that has really gotten you a lot of attention in the concert world, right, Amy?
It's not for kids, but kids love it.
As they should. Well, you've got a brand new record out called Reincarnation. How is this one different from the first one?
It's got a implicit parental advisory instead of explicit. We forgot to put any curse words in that one. I think there's just one.
There's just one. It's a beautiful album cover, and you're going to do a song from the brand new album. It's called Reincarnation. This is a song called Quattro Momento. Did I say that right?
You did, yes.
Okay, it's Folk Uke on the WoodSongs, Old Time Radio.
I saw the bachelor party photos of you in that Tijuana whore. You said I should take a moment, but I think I need a few more. Quattro momento. Just to give me some time. I need more than a moment with you off of my mind. Trace isn't enough, so double the dose, because Uno momento doesn't even come close. I felt sorry for the donkey. He should be out on a farm. I felt sorry for myself too, 'cause the next night I was in your arms. Quattro momento. because uno momento doesn't even come close.
Cathy Guthrie and Amy Nelson, wasn't it great having folk uke on the broadcast tonight? And from Canada, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. So much good music. You know, Blackie and the Rodeo Kings, they come from a community that's like a family. Look at all the people that they called up to be part of this album, and they were friends like a family, and got together, and they put out this beautiful, beautiful record called Kings and Queens. Amy and Cathy come from literal families where music was around them. They grew up with it. They were part of the musical community through their families. And that's something that we talk about on WoodSongs a lot, the importance of your own family. This is theirs, but let's talk about yours. You know, your home. The greatest stage on earth is your own living room couch. The greatest spotlight in the world shines on the side of your children's bed when you sing to them at night. And the most important thing that happens to kids is to be exposed to good music, not two-dimensional stuff, not the YouTube stuff and the Google stuff and the MP3 stuff, but literally taking them to the festivals, to the little coffee houses, and to the little home concerts and stuff where they get to see actual artists perform. And that's why music in the schools is so important to maintain, because not every child gets to grow up on a musical bus like Cathy and Amy did. Not everybody comes from a musical community like Blackie and the Rodeo Kings. They depend on what their schools have to offer them. And when music and art is taken away from the schools, the opportunity for kids to feel their own heart beat artistically is taken from them. So encourage it, applaud it, and make sure that your schools continue with their good music and arts program. It's a very important thing. My name is Michael Johnathon. I'm a folk singer. I am a tree hugger. We'll see you next week on the WoodSongs. Good night.
You've been listening to WoodSongs broadcast number 656. Michael's opening song was Shenandoah from the WoodSongs CD with Anna Hess on violin.
Our chief engineer is Kevin Darth Vader Johnson.
Thank you for tuning in. There are so many talented artists that appear on our stage. It's very hard sometimes to pick the ones that appear on our TV broadcast. So what we're going to do is leave you with a performance from our huge online archive of past shows. We'll see you next time on the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour. Please welcome Johnny Irian and Sarah Lee Guthrie to the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour.
As I look up at the stars, exploration on Mars, there's a lot of left here to do. People asking us for change, people sleeping in the streets, politicians still don't have a clue. Looking out my door at the downtrodden for sure, but they ain't in their neck of the woods. It's gonna be a nice vacation, gonna be a nice vacation. Woo, for me and you. We need to get some sleep, you know we all need our peace, for another day passes by. Health is everything, count your blessings and sing. Listen to the kids and you'll fly high. is what they want. Don't let them get your goat, even if the boat's about to rock. Somewhat's always strange, no risk can be plain, and the time is running off of the clock. But it's gonna be a nice vacation. Gonna be a nice vacation. Gonna be a nice vacation.
The television broadcast of the WoodSongs Old Time Radio Hour is made possible in part by Kentucky Proud and the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, supporting Kentucky-grown farm products used worldwide and in your hometown. Acoustic Rainbow, introducing songs from independent artists and small labels to over 1,200 acoustic format radio stations worldwide. Online at acousticrainbow.com. Support is also provided by viewers like you. Information on how to become a WoodSongs partner and support the growth of grassroots music is online at woodsongs.com. And by Insight Communications, providers of cable, high-definition television and broadband internet service.